see. Wait, wasn't it left, not right? Right don't sound right. But hey, signs never lie. Right it is. This don't look right.
Goddess. Dead. Murdered. What for? That poor boy. Dead. Murdered. What for? What a terrible waste. The mole will need to answer for this boy's death. I would have to break the seal. No, the mole would know I'd opened it, and she might not be very happy about that. Our agreement may be forfeit. The dead runner's message, sealed with an Azadi mark, probably destined for the tower. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
I hear we're getting visitors from Sadir.
If you're a ghost, just leave me be.
Oh, hello. Sorry you couldn't find what you were looking for. Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing.
He keeps an eye on me at all times. The mole's well protected.
The Azadi returned to get proverbial back scratched.
The mole deceived me. She said the runner would be unharmed, and yet they killed him. I can see no reason for his murder other than vengeance and cruelty. How can I trust someone like that? I can't let this lie pass, or I will appear weak. There's no need to antagonize the mole. If I want her to give us weapons, I must play by her rules, no matter how deceptive she may be. And my mission was to get the weapons, not to spare a runner's life. He was just a boy. He'd harmed no one. Does she hate the Azadi so much that she's been completely blinded? Why did you have the runner killed?
Good question. Why did Azadi see the need to kill Banda children? Because one day they think Banda children grow to be Banda women and men, and then they come for Azadi. Better make sure this never happen.
If she has something on her mind, I should let her speak. We have no time for this. I know my people have committed atrocities. We're not the only ones. What's important now is to make sure this never happens again. And we need this one's help to win the war. If one death cannot compensate for another.
This is true, Azadi. Retribution may be counterproductive. But your people must also be made to suffer for their crime. They need to see the consequence of their action. They need to feel pain. And that man, that boy, he was in wrong place at wrong time. He's safer this way. He cannot run back and tell on us, or on you.
You talk about making my people suffer, but my people know nothing of what has transpired here in the Northlands. You can't lay this at the feet of all Azadi.
How do I make them see? How do I make them understand our loss? The Banda Banter are no more because of Azadi. I can gnash teeth and sharpen claw for many moon. It will not change truth. Your people will never mourn mine. But if I take life, make mother suffer the loss of child, make friend miss friend, husband miss wife, maybe then someone will think of mine. Maybe then someone will remember our loss.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
Perhaps not, Kian of the Azadi. But one can always hope. I may not honour that part of the arrangement, but I will honour most important part. Your resistance will get weapon. All the weapon I have to give. I still need some for my men. Sharpest sword, swiftest axe, strongest bow. But the rest go to your people. Not your people, Azadi. Your people rebel movement, otherwise would be silly.
Of course. Thank you.
My men will be in touch with your women, and also men. Leave now, Azadi. It's dark and late, and I will sleep. Sleep and dream of happier day in Burrow to the north, where laughter of children fill every tunnel. Dream of friend and of family, while I mourn them all.
Hard to believe that such a little thing can command dozens of men and such fear and respect. Whenever she mentions my people, there's hatred and resentment. I should continue my assignment. She's a magical, and she obviously harbors no love for my people, or for humanity in general. So why isn't she with the rebels? Hard to believe that Hard to believe that such a little thing can command. Why haven't you joined the resistance?
The shepherd asks same thing. Why not join resistance? How quickly they forget how they treat Banda before, how they looked down on us, call us mole man, mud dweller, snub snout and soil monkey. The magical treat Banda much the same as human treat Banda, like muck underneath toenail, like filth. I have no love for resistance. I have no use for resistance, but resistance fight Azadi, fight human. So I sell you weapon and food and medicine, and I don't fight resistance. The enemy of my enemy is, well, not friend, but at least not enemy.
Hard to believe. I hear you run the Mercurian underworld.
You hear? Is where I belong. Underworld in Burrow is my natural habitat.
But there's more to it than that. You run a criminal empire.
Empire. Only human have empire. Only human be empress of empire. Me, I run business. Business in Burrow. Underground. Underworld.
It's an impressive feat for one so small.
Spoken like big human. Size not matter. Size irrelevant. Is strength elsewhere. In head, in heart, in mouth. Lucky me. The mole is strong in head, in heart, and especially in
Whenever she mentions my people...
The Azadi soldiers. They attacked your village?
In brightest day, they come and we scurry. Human never good sign. Human always trouble. But never like this. Never like this. We scurry into burrow and we close hatch and we sing softly to earth to make new tunnel, just in case, just in case. But Azadi soldier, they have scheme. They are clever. They cover every hole and they throw fire into burrow, fire that make black smoke. Children, the old, the weak, many suffocate. The rest, we are blind. We cry, we crawl upward, out of burrow. The Azadi wait for us with club and sword and spear. They laugh while they murder. We try plead. They only laugh. I stumble. Sword snip my ear. Not hear so well in here now. I knock head. Fall into dreamless sleep. When I wake, my world gone. All because of Azadi. All because of your people.
I should continue my assignment. I must leave.
Good. Moon moving. Night only has so many hours.
Nibbles, scrap.
No sorcery.
Did you hear the one about the magic?
This city.
If you're a ghost,
Smells
just
like
leave me
rotten fish,
be.
Filthy magicals. God.
Welcome to the Rooster and Kitten, my good man. Now, you may want to wait with your order until your friends arrive.
after my shift's over. I think I'll head down to that cheap tavern by the harbour. What I wouldn't do for a long...
Something tied you over easy.
Are you ready? Can we go now?
There's no reason to delay this. Let's go.
Yes! Follow me!
No sorcery. My table's always open, day and night. No pub. Sorry you couldn't find what you were looking for. Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing sounds.
We need to leave the ghetto.
How will you get past the guards?
I know a way. Meet me on the other side.
Wait, what?
The other side!
Always be vigilant, citizen.
Next week, I get to leave Mercuria for the first...
See? Easy.
Gotta save us. You're playing with your life, boy.
I don't need a goddess to save me. I'm very good at climbing. How did you escape the keep?
What? I didn't. How do you know about that?
Oh, everyone knows the Apostle escaped the keep on the night of his execution. There's even a puppet show about it.
Shadow take me. And why do you think I'm that Azadi?
Mysterious Apostle guy escapes the keep. Mysterious Azadi joins the resistance a few days later. I may only be 10 years old, and I may have purple skin, but I'm nobody's fool.
Clearly. What else do you know about me?
Not much. You were wounded. This is it. This is where they have their meetings and speeches and stuff.
Are you sure?
Positive. Sometimes I listen in. They talk about magicals and about how we've ruined the world and taken everything from them. It makes me sad listening to that. I didn't know magicals were so bad. No wonder humans hate us.
We don't... Look, boy. Bip. Those people are not good people. You have done nothing wrong. You can't help the way you look or the color of your skin. How and where you've been born doesn't make you a bad person, or less of a person. It just makes you you. It's what you do with your life that matters. Now, scram, get out of here. Go back, and be careful.
But...
You promised. No arguments.
Fine, fine.
What?
A tip would be appreciated, in recognition of all my hard work.
You're really something. Here. Now run back, you little thief. The boy reminds me a lot of myself at that age. Orphaned, a street urchin living hand to mouth. Eager to get into all kinds of trouble. Greetings, brother.
What? Who's there? Gods damn it. You gave me a right scare, mate. Where in the Seven Hills did you come from?
The shadows. Step aside, I'm late for the assembly.
Right, of course. Blood and land, brother.
The important thing is not what I say, but how I say it. I must appear forceful and show that I belong at this assembly. We'll keep this simple. The obvious answer to blood and land is... I'm not going to just keep guessing. Sooner or later, even this brainless fool will see through my veil and call on the guards. The important thing is not what I say, but how. Stand aside and let me through.
I just need the passphrase.
Come on, brother, you know me.
Nah, can't say as I do. And if you're not part of the family, you're not welcome here.
You people ought to be ashamed of yourselves. How dare you put this muck on my door? Just because I'm human, don't mean I'm interested in your speciesist propaganda. I've lived next door to Dolmari most of my life, and they've never once done me or mine any harm. Here's what I think of your so-called humanist rally. And your Honor Hillarist can go fuck himself. He's a traitor. You all are. When the Azadi finally pack up and leave, we will remember what you've done. Be sure of that.
It's been torn into 3 pieces. It's been torn into 3 pieces. Honor and... What? There's a word missing. Step aside, brother.
Gods! You snuck up on me. Blood and land.
We'll keep this simple. The pamphlet's slogan begins with honor. What's next? What's important to the... I'm not... The pamphlet's... Honor and... faith?
Honor and faith? That ain't right. You're not one of us. Have you even been to an assembly before? Go on, mate. Get out of here before I lose my patience with you.
It's disgusting what's going on in there. Them bad-mouthing magicals like they're the problem. The magicals have always lived here. It's the Azadi who've upset the balance of things.
You ought to be more careful speaking ill of the Azadi. The walls have ears.
Oh, what are they going to do? Ship me off to one of their re-education camps? I'd like to see them try.
They might throw you in Friar's Keep.
They wouldn't dare. They respect women, that lot. At least they've got that going for them, unlike those National Front traitors in there. Mark my word. The moment the Azadi leave, the Resistance will hunt down every last one of them and string them up on the city walls.
Definitely not a supporter of the National Front, that one. Excuse me.
Balance! Where did you come from, eh? I didn't even see ya. What do you want? I don't want no trouble.
That piece of paper you tore. Do you have the other half?
What piece of... The National Front flyer? Why? Who are you?
Someone who's on your side.
Well, I dunno. You sound Azadi to me. What do you want that flyer for?
Long story. I need it to find a traitor. A traitor to the rebel cause.
Oh, right. Well, if it means getting back at that National Front filth, then by all means. Take it. And Balance bless you for standing up to those bastards.
Honor and humanity. It's the slogan used by the National Front. That must be the passphrase I need to get into the meeting. Step aside, brother.
Gods! You snuck up on me. Blood and land.
Blood, land, honor and humanity. That's what these people claim to care about. They cling to their slogans like drowning men cling to driftwood. Honor and humanity.
Faith and family, brother. Go on through, mate. The meeting's already begun. If you haven't seen Mr. Illyris speak before, you're in for a proper treat. That man is an example to us all.
Brothers, sisters, cousins, brave, humble, human folk. Welcome to this meeting of the National Front for Faith and Family. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for coming here tonight. Thank you. Thank you for the generosity of your time. Thank you for braving these ill-lit occult courts in your tireless search for truth. Yes. Oh, yes. Despite the selfless work of our benefactors, the enemy lurks out there, in the shadows. Look about. Look. Fear them, the enemy, for they are close. They are everywhere. I smell them. Do you not smell them? That foreign spice, magic, filth.
Honor
It warms
Hilarious.
my heart to see
He
you
leads
standing
this
before
National
me,
Front for Faith and
standing
Family.
up for what's good and fair.
National Front members.
Glory,
all of them
cousins.
human, of course.
Glory be upon you.
I'm too far
In
away
the
to get a
light
real sense
of
that
the
person.
goddess. Yes.
There's nothing unusual about that person.
I spoke recently with our benefactors.
The hoods
I
are probably
spoke
to
to them
protect their
about that
identities.
immigrant
Never bodes nothing in particular
magical.
stands out.
Yes, yes, yes. I spoke to them. I said, listen to these humble, brave folk, your cousins.
There's nothing unusual about them. I'm
Humans
too far away to get
brought
a real
to their
sense of that
knees
person.
by the magic.
She's humming to herself.
Driven to
It's a
bankruptcy,
tune I
to
recognize.
moral
A
corrupt.
sweet lullaby.
Simple, uncomplicated men
She's
and
humming to
women
herself.
led
It's
astray
a tune
by
I
the
recognize.
devilish,
National Front
demonic,
members.
magical,
All of them human. Nothing in particular stands out.
necromancer.
I'm
I
too
said
far
to them,
away
I
to get a real
said,
sense of that.
we need
Her posture is odd.
to make a stand.
It's almost like she's
Now.
tilting slightly to
Now.
one side.
We need to rally behind our benefactors, behind our own.
Her posture is odd.
And I said to them,
It's
said,
almost like she's
you
tilting
need
slightly to one. He reeks
they
of tobacco.
need what we
An Azadir
need.
variant, unless my nose
Someone
deceives
to
me.
stand up and
Hammy
speak
used
the
to smoke
human
this.
cause. The true
He
Marcurian.
reeks of tobacco.
Someone
An
not
Azadir
afraid
variant,
of
unless my
magical
nose. He
and his
smells of
foreign
rosewater.
tongues.
It's rather
Yes.
pleasant, to be honest.
Yes.
It appears his
You know
skin
me.
has a strange pallor.
You know me. You know.
He might suffer
no
from
fame
moon waste.
Or fortune. I
There's
seek only
nothing
truth.
unusual. Her clothes
seek
smell strongly
the
of
light.
tar and
I
smoke.
seek justice.
She
for
must be a
brave,
factory worker.
humble, human folk like you.
His
Yes.
left arm keeps
Yes,
twitching.
yes.
He appears
I
to have
stand
some sort
here
of
before
muscular
you as
dysfunction.
your servant. I stand here before you as
He
your
must be
humble
wearing leather
servant.
undergarments.
Soon the city
They
will
make an
elect a new
unpleasant
council,
creaking noise.
a new leader, one who will take responsibility for the lawlessness that haunts
Goddess,
these occult,
that
ill-lit
man has a
lanes.
Potent
Our
odor.
benefactors do
He
great
can't have
work.
changed his clothes or
They do
taken a
brave
bath in
work,
months.
important work,
Ugh.
illustrious work. But they can't be everywhere.
He smells of lavender oil.
They can't protect all
Maybe
of
he's
you
a
from your
physician.
dark neighbours. And where the Azadi fall short, where their light doesn't reach,
He smells of
the
rosewater.
City Watch can help.
It's rather pleasant, to be
Take
honest.
the paper dragons.
There's
that fly
nothing
above us
unusual
as
about
we
that
speak.
person.
Yes, those blasphemous constructs.
Nothing
that
in
fly
particular
the face of
stands.
all
Nothing in particular
decent,
stands out.
Humble,
Her posture is odd.
hard-working human.
It's almost like
folk.
he smells of
Symbols
lavender oil.
of the magical.
Maybe he's a
symbols
physician.
of the dry
She smells faintly of salted meats.
Phew.
Maybe she works. She's humming to herself.
Blasphemous betrayal
tune
of
I
all of
recognise.
humanity. Phew.
His breathing is
Our
erratic and
benefactors, the
shallow.
Azadi, they cannot
should visit a
cut
doctor.
every line, arrest every traitorous child, They've more important things to do. This is the City Watch's responsibility. But what does the City Watch do? They stop good, honest, simple human folk from meting out well-deserved justice. They stop us from punishing the magical, that immigrant, for his necromancy and illusionism. Why, only last
It
night,
appears his
a
skin
young
has a
cousin of
strange
ours
pallor.
was put in
He might
chains
suffer from moon
for
waste.
laying
His
righteous
right hand
hands
has the
on a
mark of a
magical.
heavy smoker.
A magical
His
who cast a
fingers and
spell
nails
on
are
our
yellow
young
and cracked.
cousin's sister. She'd fallen in with the magical,
Her
possessed
hands
with
are rough,
dark
with
lust.
scores of small cuts.
Obscenity. And our cousin is thrown in the dungeon for
He
doing
smells
what's
of rosewater.
right, what's
Rather
just,
pleasant, to be honest.
what's moral.
He reeks of tobacco.
Yes.
And as a
This
deer
is
variant,
what the
unless my
watch
nose
does.
deceives me.
Punishes
Her
brave,
clothes smell
simple,
strongly of tar and
human
smoke.
folk for doing what's
Her posture
right.
is odd.
For trying to
It's almost
save
like
a young
she's
girl's
tilting
soul
slightly
from
to he
that
smells of
demon,
lavender oil.
the magical
He has an
immigrant.
odd and annoying habit
No,
of constantly
no.
clicking his tongue.
The City Watch needs leadership. Mercuria
She's
needs
humming to
leadership.
herself.
Someone
It's a
who can
tune I
stand up
recognise.
against the
A
magical and
sweet
say,
lullaby.
this
His
far
breathing is erratic
and
and
no
shallow.
further.
He should visit
Someone
a
who's willing
doctor.
to make sacrifices, to hammer in a few nails to build a
He
home.
must be wearing leather
The Watch
undergarments.
is willing to hammer no
They make an
nails
unpleasant
to
creaking
build
noise.
no home. I blame their leader, that woman with unnatural desires. And I blame her leaders, that boneless council, slave to the immigrant, the magical. What can be done? There is only
It appears his
one
skin has a
solution.
strange pallor.
Change.
He might suffer from moon waste.
Change. Yes. Yes. Vote, faith, and family. Vote blood. Land. Honour. And humanity. Vote National Front and vote for your humble human servant. Yours truly, Owner Hilaris. With my guidance and leadership, the magical, that subhuman immigrant, the dark necromancer and warlock will be banished from our home. Our children will be safe to play once more. Our women folks' virtue will be protected. And these ill-lit, occult avenues will be lit by the light
National
of the
Front
goddess
members.
and
All of them
crowned
human, of
with
course.
sweet-smelling, homely herbs. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Thank you. Oh yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you kindly. Thank you. No, it's important that we stand together, hand in hand with our benefactors. Yes, yes. I speak regularly with the Azadi. I visit the tower often. I've even broken fast with our bastion of morality, Sami Raman. Now, no one says we have to abandon our gods. No. No, the light of the goddess is about acceptance, not disapproval.
Honor
She
Hilaris.
smiles upon all
He
good
leads
humans.
this National
Our
Front for
common
Faith
enemy
and Family.
is the filthy immigrant, the necromancer, the demon, the magical. That's what this is all about. It's about fighting the magical infestation. It's not about which gods we do or do not worship. No. The Azadi are nothing if not open-minded. They'll never curtail your right to worship your gods of old. But of course, the goddess represents the truth and the light. She symbolises the fight against the magical, that sorcerer. To embrace her light is to embrace humanity itself. Thank you again for coming. Thank you. May you walk in the light, cousins. And remember, vote Hilaris. Vote Faith and Family. Vote National Front.
Honor Hilaris. He leads this National Front for Faith and Family.
Did you hear the one about the magical
Nothing
and the
ever happens
pregnant
down
pig?
here.
No?
This truly is the
It's
dullest
hilarious.
assignment.
I think it starts with them. Always be vigilant, citizen.
Where have you been?
Always angry, but a good man to have by your side in
There
a
are city
dangerous
maps
situation.
everywhere. They should help you find your way around.
Where have you been?
At a National Front meeting, identifying your turncoat.
It takes a traitor to find a traitor. Think you can point him out for us?
I can.
Go on then, before we lose him.
I trust Liko not to kill me, for as long as there is it. She sells herbs and potions, all of it non-magical, or so she claims. His breathing is heavy and wet.
Ah! Easy, pal! Something. What's happening? Help! Help! I've got these from across the Northlands, from far away as a deer.
That man. Was he at the National Front Assembly?
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves,
His
ointments.
breathing is heavy and wet. He looks somewhat
Something to tide you over before tea. Midnight snack. Early breakfast.
He smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar with the scent.
Mercurius foremost
It's
sandwicher
probably a
here,
Northland
ready to
thing.
perform sandwiching to your exact orders.
He smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar with the scent. It's probably his skin appears red and blistered. Perhaps he's
Sandwiches!
Across the
I've got
Northlands,
tape. Tell your
from
friends.
far away as a deer.
Cured Elwyn meat, pickled shrimp cheese, crispy bitterleaf, wrapped
His
in a
breathing
crunchy
is
yeast
heavy
bun.
and wet. That beard. Where have I
Nibbles,
encountered that
scrub,
beard? He smells
tasty
faintly of
morsels.
camphor, or the pine forests of the north. Maybe lavender oil.
Something to tide you over before. I've got salted tatters from Riverwood,
smells faintly of
soaked in
camphor.
saltwater brine
Or the
and rat
pine
piss.
forests of the north.
The rat piss keeps it fresh. You don't want a nice lump
Easy,
of
pal.
cow, give me. It's the perfect late night munch.
Who are you people? Where are you taking me? You got the wrong man!
Dear. Something to tide you over before tea.
Foremost sandwicher here, ready?
Or after my shift's over, I think I'll head down to that cheap tavern by the harbour. Oh, what's it called again? The Cock and Puss. No. Ah, the Rooster and Kitten, that's it.
There's black powder in this barrel. They use it for the muskets and cannons. It's a powerful explosive and propellant. It's a sturdy rope, probably soaked through with brine.
Hey, you!
A coil of rope I took from the harbour. It smells of brine and it's soaked in seawater.
What are you doing here?
This must be the shipment Liko spoke of. The crates and barrels are all marked with the Azadi seal. Black powder, imported from Azadir. A handful should suffice.
Oh, I really hate this city. Go on, get out of here!
Black powder. It's quite explosive and is used in muskets and cannons to propel projectiles. The construction of the tube network appears to be picking up pace. There are wagon loads of metal pipes everywhere, and the laborers work into the night. That should be enough black powder to ignite the barrels and blow the whole ship. That should be enough black powder to ignite the barrels and blow the whole shipment to pieces. It's a sturdy rope, probably soaked through with brine.
Go on, get out of here!
Steel nails. Imported from Western Azadir, I reckon. A nail. Fresh from the steel mills. This might be of use to me. Steel nails. Imported from Western Azadir, I reckon. They're used to mount the pipes around the city. According to the labeling on this crate, it contains flintlock parts. Flint pieces for the flintlock muskets. That brine-soaked hemp won't burn easily. Leviathan oil. They hunt the great beasts for this precious fluid. It's used as illuminant and for lubrication. The rope's soaked through with oil. It should work as a burning fuse now.
What can I get you, my good man?
I have little faith in the quality of the water in this place, but I can at least hold a cup and pretend to be drinking stronger stuff. Goddess knows I'm not a drinking man. What does one order to blend properly in with the patrons of this filthy hive? I'm not here to drink, and I have no use. I'll take a cup of water.
Water? Why would you want to order that foul stuff? I'm afraid we serve no water here, Dar. Fish fucking that, you know. Here's your merry minstrel. Your friend. She's upstairs.
Friend?
Yes, your friend. She's been waiting. You don't want to keep a woman waiting for too long.
I should be getting home. Just one more for the road. A bit of Dolmari courage to help me get started. And then I'll head home.
She must be this friend Ulvik was referring to. She does appear to be waiting for someone. My friend, according to the barkeep. I don't know her face.
Ah, finally. There you are. Sit. Please. I saved you a seat. Sit down. Smile. We're old friends, remember?
I don't remember that at all. Who are you?
I'll tell you who I'm not. I'm not with the Resistance, and I'm not Azadi.
If you're not with the Resistance and you're not Azadi, who are you working for?
I'm working for me. And I can either make your life easier, or a lot worse.
She claims to be my friend, and then she threatens me. Not the best way to begin a conversation. This must be a mistake. The publican was clearly confused. This woman is not looking for me. Who in Shadow's name is this woman? If she's looking for me, I need to know why. She claims to be my friend, and then she threatens me. Who in... I will have your name.
You will have my name. So forceful. So like a caged animal. You're a popular man, Kian Alvane. Apostle. Everyone wants a piece of you. I hear there's even a bounty on your head.
I'm afraid you've left me at a disadvantage.
I'll even the battlefield. I have as many names as I have friends. And enemies. Some call me Anna.
What do you want from me, Anna?
I like the emphasis. You're a clever boy. I want your assistance, but not right now. You're meeting someone. I'd hate to get in the way.
How did you...
I just wanted a chance to introduce myself, and now I have. So it's time to leave. Look me up sometime. You can find me at this table most evenings. If not, Ulvik can pass a message. Big man behind the bar. Wears an apron with a cock, a rooster, and a kitten on it. Can't miss him. Be seeing you, friend.
Wait. How did you see through my veil?
What?
You shouldn't be able to recognize me on sight. Unless you know me intimately.
I don't know what you're talking about. Be seeing you, Alvane.
Always angry, but a good man to have by your side in a dangerous situation. Ulvik doesn't have the most sophisticated or upscale clientele, and I'm sure he's happy about that.
The witch and the vicar had 6 shots of liquor and presently went for a walk. Come on, said the clergy, a man has his urges, but the witch only wanted to talk.
She's quick, smart, capable and funny. I don't think I quite understand her, but I do like her. Enu's a great counterbalance to Liko, and I know he would do anything for her. Enu, our Zidling. She's a great asset to the Resistance. I really like Enu. She's quick, smart. Who was that?
What? Who? Where?
That woman. Who was she?
A mystery woman, huh? I don't know. I'm not a guy. I don't go looking at every woman who passes by. Liko?
Uh-huh.
Did you see a mystery woman?
No.
God, you need to get out more.
Is this place safe for the two of you?
What? Oh, you mean this. The face. The fur. This is a safe place.
But Azadi drink here.
Ulvik keeps it all under control. Also, magicals are still allowed passage in the city as long as they have valid passes and carry no weapons. Visibly.
You have passes?
Sure do, but
We shouldn't push our luck. It's time to go.
Yeah, that. Come on, Kian. You passed Liko's test. You're okay. We'll head back to HQ.
Test?
Oh, yeah. Liko?
I told you I would not trust you.
And now you do?
No. I merely distrust you a little less. But you did well. I won't kill you. Yet.
That's him being real friendly, you know. Hugs? No? Yeah, me neither. Okay, we really need to go. Come on.
Some nights I wish I'd stayed on the Kandar's tusk and never returned. Things were simpler out there on the great ocean. You only had to worry about the wind and the weather. Things would have been different had I married the lovely Princess Kumaka back when I was younger, but it was not to be. Instead, I came back to Mercuria to battle the tyrant. At least I have this place to my name. The Rooster and Kitten is my island of tranquility in the sea of shit this city has become. When I've saved enough iron, I'll set sail for the southern seas. Some nights I wish I'd stayed on the Kandar's tusk and never returned. Things were simpler out there on the great.
So what did your mystery woman look like?
She had long auburn hair and light freckled skin. She dressed like a ranger.
Of course she did. Your type, huh?
I don't really have a type.
Really? A guy like you, I thought you'd be super choosy.
I'm not... God. I've not had much time for women in my life.
Leaping leapers, are you joking? How old are you? Look at you, you're gorgeous! But how did that come out of my mouth?
Leaping leapfurs?
Nope, just nope. You do like women though, right?
Shadow take me.
Not that there's anything wrong with, you know... In fact, I could have set
That's
you up
quite
with...
enough, I know.
I don't know, this just happens. It's a sickness. I open my mouth and... Blah! It's really disturbing.
Passes. What are you doing out so late?
Drinking.
Dancing.
Just drinking.
Next time, go drinking inside the wall. We don't need your kind at our bars.
No, you're absolutely right. You really, really don't. Goodbye.
Dancing?
Right then and there, it felt like an appropriate answer.
Tell me again about this test.
I expected you to run straight to your mistresses, Alvani. You may be of some use to us. For a while. I will still kill you. Nothing you can do will ever repay your debt to my family and people.
Cheerful. Debt?
Never you mind, Zidling. This is between the Apostle and myself.
Zidling. Really? Really? You know I'm not actually a Zidling, right, Glumbum? I'm of age and I've already been with several
that
men—
mouth thing again, Zidling.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Where is everyone?
In bed, I guess. It is late.
He's right. It's never this empty. Something's wrong. We should hurry.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
We need to keep moving. We don't know how many of them there are.
Thanks for catching that arrow, Liko.
It was just pure reflexes, Adi.
Oh, that's Poppycock. He is warming up to you, Kian.
Thank the gods of old our boat is still here.
Ladies first. That means you guys. You guys were the ladies. It was a joke. Fine, I'll go first.
I laughed. On the inside.
You would have exploded. I don't think your body can handle laughter, Liko.
I'm glad you're all back safely. How did it go?
Kian was awesome. Oh, and Liko saved Kian's life. He could have let the arrow hit him, but he didn't. Progress.
It was reflexes. I did not intend to save the Azadi.
Any news of the informer?
Alvani did. We brought him here for questioning.
Was that wise? He knows our location now.
That won't be a problem for long.
Maybe not for you, Liko, but it is a problem for me. We don't just execute our prisoners once we're done with them. How did the rest of your mission go?
Alvani followed our instructions. He completed his task to our satisfaction. The end result was adequate.
Hey, whoa. Don't get all mushy on us now, Liko.
I'm glad to see that the three of you can work together. While you were away, we received some news. Bob who can see?
Right you are, ma'am. As most of you know, the first of the 6 has been due to arrive in Mercuria for weeks now. Well, she's arrived. Their cloud ship docked with the tower not an hour ago. And she ain't alone.
The first is the Azadi's highest authority. Of course she won't travel alone.
Aye, there's that, but I'm not talking about bodyguards or handmaidens or the like. No. She's got some real interesting company. One General Hami, alongside a Mother Utana.
What did you say?
Hami, General, Utana, Mother. Do you know them?
I do. They're with the first of the 6.
So word has it.
How do you know this? Do you have eyes inside the tower?
Not inside, no. On the ground, here and there, close enough. Some tell secrets for money, or to protect their own secrets. Some are sympathetic to the magicals. And some are unhappy with Saya and her lapdog Vamon.
They run the city still.
Word is, they're intimate.
A sister and a soldier. That's a capital crime.
Well, that, with Saya ruling the church and Vamon, the state here in Mercuria, there's not much anyone can do.
If anyone can, it will be General Hami and Mother Utana.
You know them well, then?
You knew. You knew they were coming. And you knew my history with them. That's why you freed me from...
Naane! Finally. What news from Myria?
Liko, Shepard, the rebuilding progresses and... Alvane, you are on your feet again.
Traitor? What's that witch doing here? They must not know who she is and what she's done. If I tell them now she's dead, I must confront her in private. The traitor! She betrayed the Resistance to save herself, and now she's come back. Don't they know who she is and what she's done? I must tell them before she flees. The traitor!
They're all well. Rebuilding... apologies, Shepard. I'm tired from my travels. I would like to retire to my quarters.
Of course. Let's speak tomorrow. That goes for all of us. The hour is late. We will reconvene after breakfast.
You knew they were coming. The General and the Mother. That's why you sent Captain Bakim to Friar's Keep. That's why you freed me.
Kian.
Liko was right. You're using me. All those words about being a symbol, about being important to the Resistance.
Does the one exclude the other? You are a symbol. You are a warrior. And now, you're a rebel. I knew they were coming, Utana and Hami. And I knew from our spies in Sadir that you were bound to them both. We saw an opportunity, and we sent Bakim to free you. You can see that we're desperate, Kian. Afraid, alone. Most humans have already given up, given in, become comfortable with this new world, with the Azadi. Many have forgotten about the magicals, or chosen to forget. They carry on their lives, even if we cannot. We few are all that remains of the resistance. If we lose, all is lost. Our lives, our hopes, our entire future. Lost to darkness. I will do anything to save my people. Make terrible sacrifices, tell lies, anything. Wouldn't you, Kian? So yes, you are a tool. And you are a symbol. Our secret weapon. The key to our survival. It's been a long and tiring day. And there's still much I need to do. We can continue our conversation another day.
I've been expecting you. Why did you protect me in there? Why not tell them what I did?
I only had a moment to decide. That's not enough. I only had a moment to decide. I have no intention of protecting her secrets, but her selfless actions granted me a second chance. At the very least, she deserves to be heard. I called her a traitor, but are we so different? It was her portal that helped me escape the keep. She healed my wounds. She knew I might expose her, and yet she saved my life. I only had a moment to decide. That's not enough time to weigh a person's life. It was her portal that helped me escape. Why did you save me?
Because you were sick. Because you needed me. Because without my help, you would have died.
Knowing I might tell everyone what you did.
That made no difference. The Resistance needs you, so I did my part.
You're still a traitor.
I did betray the Resistance, but before you decide what to do with me, will you hear me out?
Everyone deserves to be heard. Maybe the others won't give her that opportunity. I will base my decision on what I know and what I think is right, not on her words. Everyone deserves to speak.
When I gave you the location of our base and betrayed April, I thought I was sacrificing one person to save everyone else. But many died because of my actions. This has haunted me. I have questioned my motives. Did I sell her out to save the shipment of food and medicines? Without it, many would have suffered. The old, the sickly, the children. Or did I betray the Resistance to save my own skin? I would have been executed by the Azadi. I truly don't know. Perhaps it was a little of both. Perhaps things are not so black and white. We can never truly know the consequences of our actions. If you keep my secret, I can continue to help. I am of real value to the Resistance, despite my crimes. Turn me in, and more will suffer. But justice, for what it's worth, will be served. It's your choice to make, Alvane, not mine. What is your decision? What will you do with me?
However she chooses to justify her betrayal, regardless of her importance to the Resistance, the others deserve to know. Her fate needs to be in their hands. She's important to the Resistance. Without her, they will be even weaker. I must protect her secret, whatever the consequences. However she chooses to justify her betrayal, she's important to the Resistance. Without her, they will be...
I'll be watching you.
I promise you won't regret your decision. I will live to repent my sins and serve the Resistance. I'm in your debt, Alvane. Always and forever.
You saved my life, but I may still call on you one day to do something for me.
I'll be ready.
The first is on her way.
Has she mentioned him?
I don't think so. You do know she's brought General Harmy and that mother with her.
Utana, it means nothing. The General was due back in the Northlands.
What about the mother?
She's rumored to be next in line for the seat. She wants to be involved.
She was also the bleeding heart who practically raised Alvane. She sponsored his whole education.
Light. She could be a problem, but what can we do?
We make sure none of them know Kian is alive and with the Resistance.
Mistress, your presence here honors us.
Sister Sire, this is an impressive edifice. It appears your work here has borne fruit.
We believe so, Mistress. We welcome you to Malcuria and the Northlands. Anything you need, you let me know. Mother, I'm pleased to see you as well. To have the both of you here is a great honor.
Quite. The seat wants to know how the mission goes, how the Northlanders are handling the transition, and how many of them have chosen to embrace the light of the Goddess.
We will speak of this, and much more. For now, we have prepared dinner for all of you. I hope you will join me.
Right. Well, I am starving. The food on those cloud ships.
General, I did not expect to see you back so soon.
Neither did I. What's this I hear about Kian?
Yes, what of the Apostle?
It pains me to inform you that Alvane died in a riot. He was detained under penalty of death until your visit, Mistress. Unfortunately, the rebels snuck their agents into the prison. They cut him down and burned his body.
Goddess, guide his immortal soul to the first mountain.
With every respect to you and your seat, Mother, Alvane was a traitor. He betrayed the cause and he...
May I remind you, sister, that the Apostle was never relieved of his title and should be addressed properly? And may I also remind you that without a proper trial and judgment by the first of the six, his so-called treason remains an accusation and nothing more. Now that he's no longer with us, we may never know the truth. But our people will not be told that the Apostle was a traitor.
Mother.
How did you say he died, Commander?
Stabbed during a riot. They burnt his body, hopefully after he'd bled out. We weren't able to retake the prison until the next morning.
I will need to see the keep for myself, Commander, and interview the guards and prisoners.
Certainly. I shall make arrangements for you to visit in a couple of days.
Don't bother, Vamon. I'll go there tomorrow. You don't have to trouble yourself. I'm sure you have better things to do.
As you wish, Mir.
How is the engine progressing?
The engineers are working day and night to connect the tubes. We expect to be able to switch it on according to schedule.
Good. I have brought the final instructions from Sadir. The architect will send any remaining modifications by cloud ship. And when the Prophet returns, he will inspect the engine before we switch it on.
Have you not spoken with him?
Not for many months, but he will be here when our goddess-given task is complete. Only he will know how to bring it to life and to interpret the messages from the engine.
Of course. Please, will the two of you accompany me to the dinner table? I'm sure the kitchen is worried the food will turn cold before we are seated. General, Commander.
Until tomorrow, sister. Mother. My lady. Baron, if you'll dine with me in my quarters?
Of course, Mia.
Tell me again what happened at the keep.
Hello?
You were there. Ixul Panax Brekar. We met.
What is that? Is that a man? He doesn't look human. What is that? Have we met before?
We will. We are meeting now. Venari Abnaxus it al. I am Abnaxus of the Venar.
Oh, hi, I'm Zoe of, the humans. Who's that?
He will be Ular Pala, chief of the Ular. Those who remained, children of the Purple Mountains.
Okay. This is a dream, right?
It was. You dreamed of things else when. Of Abnaxus who was, and who will soon have passed beyond the veil and into the great forgetfulness. In the dream, I will speak of the time that has flowed, and the time that will still flow. But outside the dream, I will be sick. I was like a petrified tree in the middle of a river, frozen in this moment, while time parts around me.
I think he said his name is Abnaxus. Is he human or something else? He does not look human. I don't think he's human. So why am I having this dream?
You were needed. Achik aksik nabe ajna achik aksik. The first dreamer needs you.
The first dreamer? How did he get over there so quickly? There's some sort of doorway into the mountain.
This one is also sick. This one is dying. Lux Kamel.
What does that mean?
This one's name is Lux. This one is the first dreamer. This one is like you, like your sister, like those who did dream and shaped reality.
Another dreamer? Wait, that wasn't real. That was just another dream.
Yes, and also much more. We needed you to come. You came. You will come here to help Lux. Everything depends on this. Everything that was, is, and will be. If this one ends, everything ends. All of time.
Someone else told me the same thing. What does it mean?
This one is the first dreamer. This one dreams. And the dream is the universe. When the dream ends...
What's happening? Where are you going? Hey! Hey, come back! Tell me what's going on!
Zoe? Zoe? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. I was just dreaming.
You were crying out in your sleep. Nightmare? Do you want to talk about it?
Yes, it was, and, no. I don't. What time is it?
Time for me to leave and for you to start getting ready for your doctor's appointment.
I want to sleep.
Yeah, well, too bad. See you later?
Sure. I'll stop by the office when I'm done.
Okay. Love you.
Me too. Memories. I need those around. What time is it? I'm not going to bed. Three months now, and I still haven't unpacked most of my useless crap. Mr. Planty. He's been through a lot, poor chap. The drought of last Tuesday, the great tumble of June, this morning's accident with the half-empty beer can. Poor Mr. Planty. It's very film noir. We're living inside a film noir. Noiry. Reza bought that. Yeah. I didn't buy that. Okay, so there are dirty dishes. We're not perfect. Yeah, no. Later. Not my day to cook. Also, not the time to cook. Also, no groceries to cook with. I'm cook. What would be the point? It's even sadder on the inside. Do I have to pee? No, I don't have to pee. Do I have to pee? No, I don't have to pee. I can't even remember what's in these boxes. I tossed everything from my bedroom in. Not now. Tonight. Definitely. Much as I'd like to go out dressed in nothing but my knickers, I think I'll get dressed. Not now. Tonight. Definitely tonight. Time to roll up my shirt sleeves and get my shit together. After the Eurotrash premiere, of course. I can't miss that. Eyes everywhere. I've never seen so many of them out on the streets.
Citizen, halt. Where are you going?
Why?
Answer the question or you will be detained.
I have an appointment.
The streets are unsafe. Return to your home or business to conduct your appointment remotely.
I'm seeing my doctor.
What is the name and business location of your doctor?
They have no right to ask for that information, but if I resist, they might put me on a watch list. Or worse. As far as I know, the Eye has no right to interrogate me. Not unless they arrest me first. Dr. Roman Zelenka. His office is in Seshadri Tower.
You are Zoe Maya Castillo, a resident of Sonnenschein Plaza Terraces by OCG.
Are you asking me a question?
Stay off the streets, Miss Castillo. It's for your own protection.
Sure it is.
Proceed.
Stay in touch.
Crowboy's here to help you find your way in ProPass. You look like you could need some directions, miss.
Crowds are unsafe. Avoid.
Well, if it ain't my favorite cowgirl. Can I point you in the direction of something, darling?
Our apartment is off the Uminska camp. Rez's office is down by I'm going to Seshadri Tower.
The tallest tower in all of ProPass. That'd be right here, sweetheart. Y'all come back anytime now, you hear?
The following is a security announcement. All Eye operatives are authorized to use deadly force. Avoid crowds. Stay safe. Stay inside. Stay connected to your dream machines.
I dream all day, dreamed all night. I stay awake and dream all night. I dream about tomorrow and how it will be. I ought to know, it's up to me.
Why be outside when you can be inside enjoying it?
Avoid threatening movements. Avoid unsavory company. Avoid any unauthorized congregations. Demonstrations are a tool for terrorists. Avoid demonstrations.
Just leave me alone.
I think just disconnecting them from the dream machine could be dangerous. And I'd probably get beaten up for trying to help.
The new Dream Machine by Wanty opens up a world of entertainment.
Stand up against our corporate overlords.
This is unacceptable.
Stand
The
up
Eye needs to
against our
dismantle the
corporate
checkpoints
overlords.
and leave ProPass.
Stay off the streets. The streets are unsafe.
The Eye watches, but who watches the Eye?
There's been more and more of these random arrests. They're really cracking down on protests. Freeze-dried jellyfish chips, vacuum-packed boiled beet, carbonated tequila shots, blood pudding fudge, fried cabbage jerky, salted pigeon bits. Bits? Which bits? Marta Rebus comes across as an intelligent and informed candidate, but she doesn't stand a snow cone's chance in Hades. Madame Nix. She's famous. I've heard of her. I'm a bit creeped out by the talking bins. Why do they talk? What shadowy masters do they serve? They won't let anyone through those checkpoints without authorization, and to get authorization, you need to cross the checkpoints. Kafka would be so proud. Every day, more armored vehicles. You'd think the Eye was preparing for war. A building filled with dream machines? Yeah, no.
Stay connected to your dream machines.
It's the middle of the day. I haven't reached the tipping point quite yet.
Loitering is strictly forbidden in areas under Eye administration.
Grant us liberty from corporate tyranny.
Grant us liberty from corporate tyranny.
Avoid threatening movements. Avoid unsavory company. Avoid any unauthorized congregations. Demonstrations are a tool for terrorists. Avoid demonstrations.
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere in ProPath.
Citizens, pay close attention to the following message. If you have no business outside, please return to your offices or rooms.
Greetings, consumer. You are looking absolutely radiant today. May I have a minute of your time to tell you about the new Watty Dream Machine?
Ugh, annoying. I wonder what will happen if I ask for the full sales pitch. Ugh, if it shuts this thing up, I'll ask for the 3-second pitch. I don't have time to listen to this adbot right now. I wonder... Yes, I do have a minute, and I am interested in learning more about the Dream Machine. Please give me your whole pitch. Leave nothing out.
The new Dream Machine by Watty provides a safe and productive way to entertain yourself, alone or together with friends. Watty's official dream store offers a wide selection of designer-created dreams, tailored to your every need and desire, including mature dreams for adult dreamers. The new Dream Machine also offers an easy way to create your own dreams with pre-made templates and easy building blocks. And now, with version 3.0 of DreamOS, you can simply reveal your most intimate desires, and a personalized dream will be created for you, instantly. The Dream Machine by Watty is your portal to a world of infinite entertainment and services. With the new Dream Machine, you will never have a reason to leave home again. Hungry? Thirsty? In need of immediate medical assistance? A simple self-vocalized command opens a window to Watty's AI support, serving your every need. The new Dream Machine by Watty is all this and more. Order now by simply saying, "I want to dream," followed by your full name and citizen registration number. Watty Corp is not responsible for any personal injury or bodily harm that may occur to you or others in your household by staying connected to Dreamtime for prolonged periods of time. Watty Corp retains the right to share your dreams and innermost desires with selected partners.
I have a dreamer already, thanks all the same.
My pleasure. Happy dreaming.
So you don't have to. Help us help you. Stay inside and comply with all I directives without delay.
Stay safe, stay inside. Connect to Dreamtime from your place of work or residence.
I hate adbots. They're like mosquitoes, constantly buzzing, blood-sucking parasites.
Yeah?
Oh, hi there, sir and or madam.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
How do you feel about your current insurance plan?
I've warned you time and again not to...
On a scale from 0 to 10, how satisfied are you with your insurance premium?
Activate parameter defenses.
You answered 0. I'm going to go ahead and offer you an incredibly good deal on workplace insurance for the low price of 20.
Activate defenses. Fry that mother-chewing rust bucket.
Thank you for accepting this very generous offer for a lifetime workplace insurance package. Please repeat your full name to digitally sign the agreement with Original Consumer Goods and to begin enjoying your new insurance.
Activate defenses now. Activate. Activate.
Thank you for digitally signing your new lifetime insurance package. All sales are final and there are no refunds.
Power on. Fry that fucker. Activate.
Thank you, sir and or madam, and have a wonderful afternoon.
Well, shitting shit.
God, what the fuck are you doing here today, Petal? I give you the day off. I expect you to take the day off. It's not like me to be so fucking generous.
Nice to see you too, Mira. Hello, Wit.
Leave the half-wit alone. He's busy.
I'm sure he can speak for himself.
Is that supposed to be a joke, Kutria? No one fucks with Wit besides me. Don't ever forget that.
What's up with your perimeter defense grid?
What's wrong with it is that it doesn't work and needs to be fucking fixed. That's what's wrong with it. Of course, I just sold our last maintenance bot, and I won't have another one ready for a couple of days. I might have to call a contractor to hire one of my own bots back. Once again, the gods shit in my face. Now get lost. I'm busy.
Mira's like a really bitchy and neurotic version of my friend Liv from Casablanca. I miss Liv. She was the best. Mira treats Wit like shit, but it doesn't seem to faze him. They have a very complicated relationship. Like siblings. Dysfunctional siblings. Mira buys a lot of these discarded bots. It's her core business, reselling refurbished bots to businesses all over Europolis.
You can need some directions, miss.
Juicy double cow burger. Crisp life's getting to you.
Stay safe. Stay inside. Stay in touch with your Watty Dream Machines.
I'm afraid the Madame is not in at the moment. I will tell her you stopped by.
Crowds are unsafe. Avoid crowds.
What do I do now? I don't know what to do now. Who am I visiting? No one. That's who I'm visiting. Much as I'd like to spend the rest of my day getting drunk and dancing on tables, no.
Hey, you lost?
Abandon
No
all
problem.
hope, ye who enter here. Cheery stuff.
You're unhappy with what you see in the mirror.
The following is a security announcement. All eye operatives are authorized to use deadly force. Avoid crowds. Stay safe. Stay inside. Stay connected.
Why be outside when you can be inside? Life is dreary and meaningless. But your dreams.
The best food in Propaz comes from the street
it,
vendors
Olga.
and
What
their
do you
food
want?
carts. Hands down, no contest. After what Reza told me about that Dreamer soft drink, I'm never... No, I mean, I lie. I am a bit curious to try it. I mean, actually seeing the Bingo Dingo? It sounds awesome.
Any unauthorized congregations. Demonstrations are a tool for terrorists. Avoid demonstrations.
Europe needs compassion. Europe needs change. Europe needs a helping hand.
There's been more and more of these random arrests. They're really cracking down on protests.
Crowboy's here to help you find your way in Propast.
The eye in the sky reminds you that loitering and unlicensed congregation
over
in the
here.
streets.
I wasn't sure you'd make it today. What with the Panzer Pandu out in force? Say hello to our new robot overlords.
It was touch and go. Were you waiting for me?
I don't do apologies.
Okay. What happened to Carl?
Confiscated. After the Hand published their story about the collective and grey market imports, the district refused to renew my license and I refused to move. So those cowardly mecha cunts hold Carl away.
Oh my god. Nella, I'm so sorry.
Not your fault. The sausages gave your Chorbo the shits and he wrote a story about it. Mega chungo, but fair shakes. Anyway, I will fight them, all the way to the top. The legal wheels are turning. But this isn't why I wanted to talk to you. Last week, when you bumped into me outside the collective, I was confrontational. I didn't mean to be.
You don't do apologies, Nella.
You're right, so shut up and accept it.
Accepted. So why were you confrontational?
Paranoia, Zozo. I'm just on edge with this party business. No big deal.
Party business? Oh, she must mean the Marxists. I'm curious to know what's got her. By party business, she probably means the Marxists. And what's going on?
Manifesto's starting to come apart at the seams. Too many conflicts of interests. Ribas is having a tough time keeping everyone in line. There's no consensus about strategy, about what to do to get people to open their eyes and see what's really going on in this city. Some want to keep doing what we have been doing. Peaceful protest, debate, passing out pamphlets. Others want to take more radical action.
Like what?
It's politics, Zozo. You know how it is. The hardest part is agreeing on a common agenda. I'm not sure it matters. We're last in the polls, and it'll take a miracle to change that. But anyway, you were asking me about Hannah Roth.
I'm looking for her.
Why?
Oh, it's complicated. Queenie, you know, the Babka on the boat down
Sure, everyone knows her.
Queenie asked me to look for Hannah, to find out if she's okay or not okay, I guess.
Why the hell would she be asking you?
Campaign business. I'm trying to get her to officially support Leia Uminska.
Ah, it's all starting to make sense.
Do you know Hannah?
She runs errands for merchants in Propast, does odd jobs for anyone willing to pay. She's helped me out a few times, deliveries mostly, and also... Well, that's how I know Hannah. But I don't know where she lives. I don't know who her friends are, I don't know how to get hold of her.
So, why...
She runs a gang, all homeless girls, the Dragonflies. They operate out of the underground here in Propast. They do odd jobs, legit jobs, but also other jobs.
Like crime?
Like crime, Zozo. Pickpocketing, fencing, smuggling, selling unlicensed dreams. Drugs. Keep an eye out for the dragonfly symbol, and the girl with short pink hair and piercings. That'll be Hannah.
I appreciate it, Nella. I'm sorry about getting involved in your affairs last week. And good luck getting Carl back.
We'll be back in business before you know it. They can't keep the people down. Time to go squeeze some government testicles until they release my food cart. I hope you find Hannah.
How are things between you and Reza?
They're okay. Just okay. Rocky.
And how do you feel about that?
Nothing's changed. I love Reza. We're having a tough time, but it's worth fighting for, right? Things are rougher than they were. It's not like we fight every day, but it's tense. We're circling each other. Honestly, I don't know.
Take the time you need to understand your feelings.
I will.
In our last session...
Last week.
Last week, you said you want to remember.
Right.
About what happened before the coma.
Yeah.
Is that still the case?
I haven't changed my mind. I need to go back before I can move forward. I want to remember. I've thought about it, and no, I don't want to spend any more time ruminating on the past. It's time to move on. I haven't changed my mind. Yep.
Okay. Good. I think it's right of you to focus on remembering. I believe it will help you wake up.
Wake up? What do you mean? I am awake. Oh, wait, sorry, I'm getting a call.
Do you need to take it?
It's just Baruti, my campaign manager. I'm sure it can wait. Sorry about that. Where were we? What did you mean by waking up?
Are you sleeping well?
No, not really, no.
And why is that?
I dream. A lot. They're very vivid dreams. Lucid. Not like normal dreams at all.
Do you remember these dreams?
I think my dreams are important. If I talk about them, maybe Roman can help me figure them out. I'm not sure I want to share my dreams with Roman. They feel important, but private. I'll figure them out. I think my... Yeah, they're almost always the same. There's a temple in the clouds, surrounded by tall mountains, all misty and white. There's a strange, man who speaks in riddles, and an ape-like creature on a floating chair. I know, it's odd, it's crazy.
What else?
There's a child, or... I don't know. It looks like a child. She, or he, is very ill. If the child dies, the dream ends. We all vanish.
All of us?
Everything. The universe, reality. What does it mean?
I'm not sure. Do you think your dreams are related to your memory loss?
Crazy as that may seem, I feel they do. Maybe not literally, as in I've forgotten meeting a floating ape creature, but there's something there that's strangely familiar. It feels that way, but